So to make this conversation a little more interesting, because we're kind of on opposing sides of this. We're going to be talking about this for the next 10 weeks, as everybody has said in the chat. I feel like, and I'm not saying this from a biased perspective, and I know that everybody is going to say that. Sorry, Jay, Gunther does not suck. So it's another day, and I'm just going to say, no, he doesn't. I would say Jay losing to Gunther at Mania does more for both of them than Jay winning.
More for both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
lay it.
So this whole idea of Jay being an underdog, right? Like that's what they're really trying to hammer home right now.
Yeah.
When has Jay been an underdog? Like a true underdog. He's
against Roman.
Okay, but he almost beat him, and he is the first one to have pinned him in how many years in that tag match or whatever? So in 4 years, yeah. So he won the Intercontinental Championship. He won the Royal Rumble. He's come really close to beating Gunther for the World Heavyweight title. I think if they want to do an underdog story, and a lot of people have mentioned Daniel Bryan and the Yes movement in that underdog story, right? He can't just win easily. Like it just can't happen, because like how is that, how does that make an underdog? You know, it's like with Sammy. They just did it with Sami Zayn. Sammy had to lose and lose and lose, and had to start like questioning, like, do I have it anymore? Can I do this? Can I be a champion? Like that, you need to see more from that. I think if we're and another reason I would say that it would be better for him to lose is because, to me, this feels very similar to that fear that people had with Cody Rhodes winning the WWE Championship too early. You know, people were very upset that he did not win the championship against Roman at WrestleMania 39, and people were revolting. You and I were, our initial reaction
rip
to
shit.
it.
Initial reaction was rip shit. Okay,
and then after what we saw, what he did over the next year, how everything went down leading up to Mania 40, and what happened at Mania 40 with him winning at the end, made it so much more worth that wait, that it was like, okay, I get it. I'm cool with him losing at 39. I would argue that something could be similar with Jay. If Jay wins the title, then what? What happens after that? You're muted.
He would fight KO.
Well, they're on different shows. They're on different shows.
I'm just, it was a joke that Kevin Owens can't get away from the bloodline. That's
Oh.
it.
No, but what I mean,
that's my point, is that's it. Like, that, my whole point of the bad joke was that, like, that's it. Like, it's KO because he's just that weird connection. And then you're going to have one other dude who, it's like, Jay, you did it, so I think I can do it and I can achieve my dream. Like, that type of babyface dynamic, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And that will be Jay's title defense.
But
Like,
then that's
he,
the
like,
thing, is like,
that's
how because the thing is I worry about, like, doing something too early. You know what I mean? Like I said, like the Cody Rhodes example, it feels like that's too early to just, people would have been like, yay, okay, he did it, and then what? Then you have like nothing to look forward to or nothing to root for. Like, you got that satisfaction. Now what are you aiming for? Like, if I've already 70% accepted that Jay is probably going to beat Gunther. So this is not coming from a place of like, I hope that he loses. But I do think that Gunther benefits from beating him. Do you know the heat he would get if we're trying to make him into a mega heel? There's no one better for him to beat on the biggest stage of them all, in what feels like the only opportunity that Jay has to win the title. Like, come on, that is like, that would be intense the boos, like, to me, that benefits them both, because I also think, I would argue, what is the importance of Jay winning the title at Mania? Why does it matter where he wins it?
I don't know. I don't
You
think
know
it
what I
really
mean?
matters all
Like,
that much. I mean, because
I don't.
it's the biggest stage of all.
Yeah,
That's
but like,
why.
how many people have won their first titles not at Mania? Does that take away from the fact that
More
they
than a
won the
handful.
title? You know?
Yeah, no, I'm with you there.
I think Jay, I think it does benefit him. I think the thing is you guys are also not thinking about Gunther at all. No one is thinking about Gunther and
One's
how
thinking about Gunther, guys.
What?
No one's thinking about Gunther.
No, they're not, no one is except for me. People think that it would be totally cool for him to lose. I don't think so. I really think that it builds more of that underdog story. I think that it hurts Gunther. He'll then be 1-2 at Mania, and he'll have already beaten him 3 times. And you're saying all of a sudden, because it's WrestleMania, he beat Jay, or Jay beats him? What? That doesn't make any sense to me. No, I am not just trying. I'm not. I really not. I'm trying to look at it, because also the thing is, I'm trying to be okay with it no matter what happens. That's the thing.
That's
like,
a good team player.
I need to try to be okay with it no matter what, but I'm trying to look at like what benefits them more, because that's the thing. Like, winning and losing impacts everybody. And so when you're putting on a match, the result does matter. It's not just, oh, we need to put the title on Jay because he's super over. First of all, that's not a thing. Otherwise, like, why ever take the title off of John Cena or Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock or Shawn Michaels? That doesn't make any sense. Being super over with the crowd and having a hand movement does not make you over, like, or warrant you being a champion, is what I'm saying. There's plenty of people that are literally Hall of Famers and or WWE legends that never won the championship, and they were plenty over. So that doesn't count in my mind. I agree that they did, but I'm telling you, you guys are gonna get bored. If Jay wins, you're gonna get bored, but that's okay.
They're gonna turn him like they turned on Liv after she beat Ronda in her first title reign.
That's how I feel.
That's
They're gonna get bored. That's the thing. That's the other thing, is like, I'm trying to look out for people too. Like, I'm not trying to say I'm like a peacekeeper or something. I'm not trying to say that, but like, fans are fickle. They get really behind somebody and they're like, we really like this person and we want them to be the champion. They deserve it. Then they get it and you turn your back on them. And it's like, that's why some people did it with. Well, that's what people did with Cody. He finally got to the peak, and then all of a sudden people were like, fuck this guy.
Oh, they're so bored. People are saying that they're bored of his reign. I'm like, how? It hasn't even gotten started yet.
Well, and so that's why I'm saying, like, there's an argument to be made about the same thing happening with Jay. And it's possible that maybe it doesn't happen, but I really don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. But if we're gonna talk about, I wanted to talk about okay, this is not an argument. Jay has been a star. Jay is 39 years old. First of all, you don't create new stars at 39. I mean, you kind of can at Penta, but you know what I'm saying. Jay's a star. If you're talking about making a single star, sure. But if we're talking about stars, he's already a star. His name it's Jay Uso. He's like one half of the greatest tag team of all time.